My name is Frederik Dumon. If you have been to one of the latest user community meetings in Amsterdam or Aachen, I'm sure you've met me. I've been working for the Belgian defense for over 16 years now, four of them in the ILIAS team. And like in the ILIAS application where we can have different user profiles, my bosses apply the same strategy by lending me the opportunity to have different responsibilities. I try to lead the system expert cell. The user help desk falls also under my wings. The rollout manager for Belgian defense used to be a task which changed every release. But since we started by having two releases a year, this task is now delegated to my function on a permanent base. And last but not least, I'm the DCM project officer. I've been doing this since the beginning a few years ago, so I'm quite familiar with the project. So let's begin by presenting you some numbers. The first and most important number for us is 1. Why 1? Well, we have one system, one database, one tool for all of our material. Everything is in ILIAS. I can imagine that you think right now, everything? Really? Everything? That can be right. But I was thinking, how can I convince you that this is in fact the truth? Let's see. I took a picture of my desk. This is the place where I'm sitting right now. As you can see on the screen, this is the first slide of the presentation. Now let's see what is managed in or via ILIAS. So let's go from left to right. On the left, you see the whiteboard, which is managed in ILIAS. Not only the whiteboard, or my chair is also managed in ILIAS. My computer is managed and bought via ILIAS. My screen, ILIAS. Also my headset, right next to it, is ILIAS. Also the mouse is bought via a contract in ILIAS. The desk itself is bought via ILIAS, managed via ILIAS. Same thing for my neighbor, my colleague. All his things are also in ILIAS. The paperwork on the bottom, ILIAS. But not only the things on the desk, the building itself is managed in ILIAS as an asset. We have a contract to clean the windows, which is managed via ILIAS. The grass is managed via ILIAS. I mean, there is a firm who is taking care of the gardening. We see a fire extinguisher, which is managed in ILIAS. But not only the things you see right now, of course, we have also the weapon system, F-16s, ILIAS. The A400M is now managed via ILIAS. But not only the aircraft, also the land vehicles are managed in ILIAS. We have the satellite systems, we have the roll to hospital, everything is managed in ILIAS. I'm sure Harald and GP are going to smile when I say this next phrase. But whilst using ILIAS to its full potential, you gain an unseen benefit. This is where ILIAS really shines, and honestly, I haven't met any tool or met any country where everything is managed in one tool or one database. And I'm talking land forces, air forces, navy, medical, everything. Not only the maintenance, but also the logistics, the transport, up until the management of the budget. If you know any country that has this, please inform me and I'll gladly change my slideshow. For new or potential clients who are going to start using ILIAS for a subset of the material, there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying you should switch everything at once. Just bear in mind that there are a lot of opportunities. Some more numbers now. We have about 7,000 individual persons or individual ILIAS users. They are split into 200 different user groups. We have about 1,400,000 assets and almost 1 million NSNs. All this is managed by about 3,500 maintenance repair centers and about 6,500 store organisms.